Good morning. How are you today? Good. Are you having a good time with your grandma? Yes. And Christmas Day was probably a special day for all of you this year, wasn't it? You were all together. Woke up at 3. And guess what? That is what little babies do. They wake up at 3. And then they wake up at 4 and 5 and 6. So you were kind of doing what you used to do, probably. Well, I'm holding a doll. It's not a real baby. But this doll reminds me a little bit of a baby that was born on Christmas Day. What was that baby's name? Jesus. So I'm holding a baby that makes me think a little bit of Jesus. And I'd like to ask you a question. What do you think a tiny little baby needs? It needs what?
To be touched.
It needs to be touched. What else, Alex, does a little baby need?
Food.
It needs food. It needs food at 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock. It needs food all the time. What else does a little baby need? Needs water. Needs maybe a poopy diaper changed. It needs to be warm when it's cold. It needs to be taken care of. But do you know the most important thing that a little baby needs?
Love.
Bob, you are absolutely right. The most important thing a little baby needs is love. And God filled baby Jesus with love. And when he sent that little baby down to earth, who else loved that little baby? What was the name of his mommy? Mary. Mary loved that baby Jesus. And what was the name of his earth daddy? Joseph. So baby Jesus was filled with God's love, and then he was filled with Mary's love, and then he was filled with Joseph's love. And do you know what happens when a baby is filled with love? They laugh, and they are filled with love that they can share with other people. And they smile. Little babies that are filled with love smile. And they grow up to be your age, filled with love, and then they're teenagers, and then they're adults, and then they get older and older and older. But when they're filled with love, they have lots of love to give. So the important job we have is to love little babies so they grow up to be loving people. And I can tell the two of you were loved from the minute you were born, because you are two very loving people. I'd like to hear something funny.
My aunt is named Mary, and she had a baby.
And she had a baby. Did she name that baby Jesus? No, a different name. All right. Let us bow our heads in prayer. Dear Lord, help us fill the babies of the world with love, because we know that when they are filled with love, they grow up to be loving just like you. And let us say together the prayer that you taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.